everybody, welcome back to your practice. Today we are going to move nice and slow, so I'd like you to grab all of the props that you have. Today I have 2 blocks and a blanket. Definitely find something comfortable, whether that be a blanket or a pillow. And we're going to get started in a seated position. So as you settle into stillness, take some time, take some deep exhales. Just beginning to settle and find a bit of ease in your body here. And then use this time to really acknowledge yourself for being here, for committing to this practice, for committing to growth. Just take a moment to really honor where you are, how far you've come. Begin to deepen your breath, finding more expansion in the body, more depth, more space. And with every exhale, give yourself permission to just bring ease and gentleness into your body. Letting the tightness, the tension, the negativity, letting all of that go. Let's take a breath together. Inhale. Open your mouth. Gently blink your eyes open. And inhale, reach your arms up, shift your gaze. Exhale, twist to the right. 3 breaths here. Lift the heart. Soften the jaw, soften the eyes. Good, return to center as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, we'll twist over to the left side this time. Continuing to draw the shoulder blades towards one another, so we're not collapsing in the upper back or dropping the gaze down, but think lifting up to twist. Good, return to center. Bring hands to heart. In an effort to honor where we are, how far we've come, taking all of that into consideration, take a moment to set an intention for this practice here. Good. Gently release your hands, open your eyes. Let's come to a tabletop position. We're going to keep this practice really gentle. So for this next shape, if you have something soft, let's go ahead and just place it under our knees, just for extra support and comfort. And then from this place, let's take our rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, soften the belly, lift the chest. As you exhale, press into the earth, round through your spine. Let your head drop. Good. Again, making space in the front of the body as you breathe. Draw the shoulder blades together and down the back. Exhale, round through the upper back, letting your head fall. Let's do 2 more. Lift on the inhale, tailbone, heart lifts up. Exhale, press and round. Good. And again, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, rounding. Good. Come back to a neutral spine here. Curl your toes under and then sit back on your heels. So here, you could place a block between your ankles and sit on the block. But just try your best to be in the shape for a moment. I know it can kind of feel a little uncomfortable, but notice the difference between pain and discomfort. If you feel pain, of course, come out of the shape. If it's uncomfortable, just sit with that for a moment. So you can rest your palms in your lap or bring them to heart center. Maybe close your eyes if that's comfortable. Just take some time to breathe deeply. Using this opportunity of stillness to really reflect, to be present. Doing your best to not shift and move or tense the jaw or that space between your eyes, but really just surrendering to the shape, trusting the shape, and settling in. Let's take 3 more breaths. This is such a lovely stretch for our feet, which we sometimes forget about. And they do a lot for us. Slowly come forward. Let's place the palms back on the earth and then uncurl your toes, and you can just very lightly hit the tops of your feet on the earth. Sometimes that feels nice after that stretch. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to come into downward facing dog. You're welcome to keep the blanket or pillow here. We'll use it in just a moment. So as you make your way into the shape, let's separate the feet really wide. So wider than you normally would in down dog. It might feel a little awkward. But just widen the feet, soften the knees, and draw your torso, the chest, towards the tops of the thighs. Breathing here. Breathing down to the low belly. Releasing tension. Good, now gently walk your feet back towards one another, about hip distance, so leaving some space. And then lift your right leg as you breathe in, making space along the right side of the body. Exhale, let's step forward and find low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And you can gently drop your back knee down onto the blanket or the pillow, whatever you have that's comfortable. Good. Breathe here, pressing your fingertips into the earth, maybe using your blocks. Keep your heart lifting up, radiating energy, light, joy out from the center of your heart. Coming back to this present moment here. Good. From here, we'll shift our hips back, straighten into the front leg. Ardha, half, Hanumanasana, splits. I love the blocks here under the palms. Of course, you can place them to the side. I want you to focus on drawing your right toes towards your face, flexing the toes, maybe softening the knee a bit, and then just allow your torso to hang. Good. 2 more breaths. Look forward, inhale. Let's bend back into the front knee, blocks to the side. Step your feet together, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Separate your feet here, really wide. We're coming down from Alasana squat. Now, our hips might not be super warm yet. If that's the case for you and you just want extra support, sit on your block here. Okay. If you'd like, you can just allow your hips to hover. It's another option. Bring hands to heart center. Press elbows into knees as you ground the feet firmly down into the earth, as if you have roots extending from the soles of the feet down into the depths of the earth. Anchoring you here. And take some deep cleansing breaths. Always coming back to that idea of ease, gentleness, softness. So that's what we're doing here as we breathe deeply. We're just softening the edges. Creating a well-rounded and balanced mind, body, spirit. Bring your hands to the earth, lift the hips high, and then walk your feet back together. Inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, come all the way up for mountain pose. Let's take a nice big stretch here, lengthening the sides of the body. And then bring hands to heart center, letting the shoulders soften. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, let's step right into downward facing dog. And from here, we'll extend our left leg up and back with the breath. And then bring it forward, low lunge. Now bringing our right knee down to the earth. Fingertips can be on the mat, or perhaps you grab your blocks once again here. So again, do your best to not collapse and look down. Instead, press firmly down into the earth to lift your heart, softening into the hips, letting your right hip sort of fall towards the earth as if it's melting down towards the floor. Breathe. Get to a place where you can enjoy the stretch and the sensations that you feel in your body. Nice and slow, let's move into our Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Left leg will start to straighten as you send the hips back. Know that when you come into half splits, you don't ever have to straighten your leg all the way. The knee can always be bent. The key is to keep the foot really active. So flex towards the face, spread the toes, and then maybe lead with your heart, falling forward, folding, creating an even deeper stretch in the hamstrings. If it's too much, you can lift the chest back up. Good. Let's bend back into our front knee. Again, blocks to the side if you have them. Step your feet together. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold on the exhale. Inhale, we rise, mountain pose, coming all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway as you breathe in. Step into downward facing dog on the exhale. If you have a prop, go ahead and just place it to the side. You can always come back to it. Roll yourself forward to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the belly. Good. Once you reach the earth, let's shimmy the palms down just a bit, more towards the tops of the hips. Fingers spread really wide. And then draw your elbows towards one another. Bring your chin or forehead down to the earth. Let's take a breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift for Bhujangasana Cobra. Nice and slow. We'll pause here. So you're pressing the palms into the earth, but also activate the back of the body so much so that theoretically you could lift the hands and the torso would stay where it is, okay? Activating the legs, the tops of the feet, shoulders down the back. Trust the process. Take 2 more breaths here. Good. 1 more inhale. Gently lower, release. Good. And now make a nice pillow for your chin or your forehead. Let's bend the knees and gently windshield wiper your legs side to side. From here, let's meet in a child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Take a cleansing breath here. Exhale. Come back to your intention. Come back to this moment here, to your body, to your breath. Honoring yourself here for showing up exactly as you are. Slowly come up. We're going to come down to our backs. So if you have 2 blocks and a blanket, bring them close enough to you so they're accessible once you're on your back. We're going to begin with the 2 blocks. So take those as you come back. Bring the soles of your feet to touch for Supta Baddha Konasana, and we'll place 1 block under each knee for support. Place 1 hand on your heart, 1 on your belly. And as you take a breath in, breathe first all the way down to the pit of the belly. So feel your low belly expand as you inhale, then the middle of the torso, and then the chest, shoulders. And then as you exhale, reverse that. So release from the top, middle, low belly. So again, breathe in, starting with filling up the low belly, middle, chest. Exhale first, emptying the chest, middle, and then the low belly. Let's do that again. Inhale, low belly first, middle, chest. Exhale, chest, middle, belly. So think about filling up a cup of water. So as you inhale, filling up the low part of the belly, middle, chest. And as you empty the cup of water, chest, middle, belly. Just return to natural breathing here. Gently take your knees and bring them together and hug your knees into your chest. Preparing for our Shavasana. Let's use the blocks, if it's comfortable, under your knees, and then take the blanket or pillow and let it be for your head. Let's all take a breath to prepare for Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale. Shavasana. begin to deepen your breath, bringing awareness back to your body. And start to wiggle your toes, fingers. Gently roll to one side and come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart, taking a moment here once again to really acknowledge yourself, to honor this practice. Thank you so much